We've got a lot to get to tonight, but especially the Rose City rivalry. The school names may have changed, but the passion of these coaches, players, and fans certainly hasn't, Johnny. The 65th meeting between these two teams, it was quite an atmosphere out there when I was out there earlier today.
Hey, when these two teams get it going, it's always a must-watch game. I know every ticket that possibly could have been sold tonight was due to the COVID restrictions, and I think those fans got their money's worth at least early on. Let's check the game out, Tina.
All right, let's get to it. Of course, our game of the week was the talk of the town tonight, the Rose City rivalry, Tyler Legacy and Tyler High. This is the 65th meeting between these two teams, like I mentioned earlier. Joe Willis and his Red Raider squad looking to build off that big win against Lufkin last week where they put up 70 points. So how many points will they put up tonight? Let's find out. First possession for Tyler Legacy. And Trent Adams, not good. His first pick of the game, that's Tyler High. He's Travion Ates with the interception at the Lions' 44-yard line. Hot start for Tyler High, but they struggled to get anything going in that drive, but ensuing possession for them. Check this out. Keontae Pinkard on the move and tosses this one into the hands of Kavion Potts. Huge gain for the Lions. That would set them up perfectly for this. Pinkard will keep it, finds the end zone himself. 21-yard touchdown run. Lions get on the board first, 7-0. But the Red Raiders, hey, they answer right back. Check this out. Trent Adams with the handoff to Bryson Donnell, and he makes it into the end zone on a 26-yard run. Tyler Legacy would trail 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. However, head coach Joe Willis and his Red Raider squad secured their second win of the season. They topped Brooklyn Holmes and his Lions 40-28 tonight. Tyler Legacy is set to have a date with John King and his Longview Lobos, so everyone circle that one on the calendar next Friday. While Tyler High will look to take on Darren Allman and his Nacogdoches Dragons. And Johnny, Tyler High actually had the halftime lead over Tyler Legacy 14-6, but of course things got going in the
quarters,
second.
Tina. That's why you gotta play 4 quarters.
Plenty more football to play, as Coach talked, but of course second half things got going. So Joe Willis, that era is off to a 2-0 start. How about the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders?
Yeah, well, I had an opportunity to not just speak with Coach Willis earlier, but his superstar running back Jamarian Miller, who we'll hear from a little later on the show today. And something of luxury that Tyler Legacy has is having all these skill positions. Not only do they have Jamarian Miller, who's a 4-star running back, not only do they have a very competent quarterback in Trent Adams who just absolutely loves the game of football. Coach Willis says he's an absolute gym rat. First one there, last one to leave. He has to beg him to leave the facility at the end of the night. Go home, do your actual homework. We're working towards football down here in Tyler, Texas, as we all know, but I'll tell you right now, he's got those guys believing. I was there before their game against Lufkin week 1.
Last week,
and the atmosphere they have, the buzz, the juice in that team. I'm telling you right now, they got a big date with Longview. That's a barometer. That's a measuring stick game. And if they can hang with or even find a way to beat John King and his Longview Lobos, that's a statement win that not only East Texas will notice, but the entire state as a whole.
And overall at this team, we know the two-headed monster in the backfield, Bryson Donnell, Jamarian Miller. And you just mentioned Trent Adams. I mean, when I was out there watching him, it seems like he also wanted to carry a lot of the load as he ran the ball quite some time as well.
He pulled a read option week 1 against Lufkin. And he said, hey, coach, I know we got these 2 future college running backs behind me, but put the ball in my hands. Let me make a play. He's quite the athlete himself.
All right, yeah, he wants to shine too.